I try to impress on people that starting a new business, the entrepreneurial process, is exhausting. You will likely use vast amounts of physical, financial, emotional, and even spiritual capital to launch and operate and grow your business. If you're going to do that, if you make that decision, then it seems logical that you would want to grow a high impact venture that creates the maximum amount of value possible. Simply stated, you're going to be exhausted, you might as well be rich. So how do you go through this process of vetting ideas and understanding that they are opportunities, and then looking at the business model that emerges and seeing if that business model can be scaled? Of course, we start at the left with the customer and your target customer and the needs and attitudes and drivers around that. That then results in a customer value proposition where you offer something for a price. The gray and blue shaded interior of this circle is the income producing proposition. Think of it that way. The SDS, or service delivery system, are the assets and costs you will have to wrap around that offering to be able to deliver it to the customer, to validate the transaction. So that's your income and expense perspective. Now, when you have this experience, when the customer has this experience, that creates a mental map of what the transaction is for the customer. It becomes embedded in their at least subconsciousness, and we hope to raise it to consciousness, that we call eventually a brand experience. Now, in that brand experience, what are the products and service offerings? What is the physical flow of good, and what is the information flow that we can map to see if we can bring leverage or scale to the offerings? Is that brand experience scalable? The far right is a whole list of variables that will impact that, and flowing through that are timing elements. What is the cash conversion cycle? What is the customer acceptance rate? What are the ramp up rates in market share? What are the abilities to garner larger contracts with vendors or larger customers? What are the timing associated with that? And as you begin to scale and you understand the timing of that scaling process, how are the margins impacted? All of that will help you understand what kinds of offerings and at what kind of scale and with what kind of messages and channels that you're going to have to offer to bring your new venture business model to scale.